Yeah, Justin Fields showed us so much heart and character and leadership in this game and toughness, no question about that. And he's shown his toughness in the past, but maybe not to this degree. They showed that replay of that hit from Jay Skowski so many times. And even if you haven't played football anywhere close to that level, but have played a little bit, I don't see too many hits from time to time that I just think, wow, I can almost feel that pain. He got rocked. He just got stoned right in the ribs. Like you, I thought the way he's wincing in pain, did he break a rib or ribs? I don't know the status of whether they would let him back out on the field. There have been other players that have played with broken ribs, so that could be the case still. I don't know.
I mean,
obviously they checked him out.
Possible bruise.
Yeah, obviously they checked him out in the tent and they cleared him to continue to play. So he did and winced and gritted it through the pain. I just thought it was an exceptional effort. I made this statement a number of times this past week that even though Justin Fields played his worst game of his career against Northwestern and against the other best defense that Ohio State had played this year against Indiana, he didn't play a bad game, but he made 3 bad decisions in that game, which cost him 3 interceptions. I just had a feeling, and I am not claiming any great prophetic knowledge on this, but I had a feeling that he's a guy that has shown us that he will play through pain. And again, I'm talking about prior to tonight, will play through pain. He's got leadership. He's a worker. They showed a couple times during this process. They showed the workouts of Justin Fields with the reminder of the score from last season's college football playoff game against Clemson. He's a leader. He's motivated. He's a worker. And I expected him to show up in this game. I didn't expect this kind of performance, but I did expect him to play really good football tonight. And he certainly went beyond, even despite his great talent, the expectations of who he is. Trey Sermon's an interesting player because I was always impressed with Trey Sermon at Oklahoma. Always thought he was a really good back, not an elite back, but a top 15 or 20, 25 back in the nation. A very good player who ironically scored his first career touchdown against Ohio State when he was with Oklahoma in Columbus in 2017. He's a really good pass catcher out of the backfield. He had done that in his early portion of his career at Oklahoma. So I thought that he would probably be the starter at Ohio State. And then Master Teague was able to win the job. And so Trey Sermon didn't get a whole lot of reps, didn't really look good early in the season. But as the season has worn on, he has played better and better and better. And that's been a difficult thing for Ohio State because they've not received the game rep after game rep to get into that rhythm. And then he obviously had a tremendous game against Northwestern with 331 on the ground, an all-time record at Ohio State. And then on into this game. He ran angry tonight. The Ohio State offensive line dominated up front against Northwestern, and I think they dominated in a similar way tonight against Clemson, but I think Trey Sermon, I would say, had an even better game tonight running the football than he did against Northwestern. Even though the numbers aren't the same, I thought he played better tonight than he did even against Northwestern. And they're going to need him even more because the status of Master Teague, who was the starter, is uncertain for the national championship game.
Yeah, I think that he breaks tackles. You can see that he really does run. At least this game, in the Northwestern game, he ran like almost. He ran like he was mad, and I don't blame any Ohio State fan for being mad at this game because. Dabo, if you get beat that bad by the number 11 team in the country, Clemson's enough, So, well, congrats, Mark. You're obviously not the number 11 team in the country. I'm not Dabo Sweeney, and I would never call yourself that. So, congrats. For the first time in my life, I'm going to say this about any team that Urban Meyer has ever coached besides Florida. Go Bucks. See you later, Mark.
I appreciate that, Ben. Have a good night.